TV show do you like to watch in your underwear? Stephen, how about you?
Well, first of all, I should say that I don't wear underwear normally, so I put this underwear on to watch this show. And it's Pineapple Dance Studios. And it's kind of what I always imagined show business was like before I actually got into it and realised it's nothing like this.
Yeah.
But there's lots of people camping it up like you wouldn't believe.
I've done auditions at Pineapple Dance Studios.
For what?
Well, I'm obviously built for dance
Well,
in
show
my
the
own way.
people, Charlie. Show
Come on,
the people.
let's see it.
Charlie, you might as well.
I don't get the drum beat.
Charlie.
There's no drum beat. There's no drum beat.
Look at this, look at this. Come on, Charlie.
That's often what Richard's shouting backstage. Charlie, Charlie. I went there.
Tell me, Charlie, the show that you like to watch in your underwear, please.
Yeah, I would put pants on because I once got told off by my wife for not wearing pants on the sofa, and I was told it smelt of bums.
What, more than one?
Yeah. Just this
bum
sofa
smell
smells of bums.
So your bum smells of your bum and someone else's
someone else.
bum.
I don't know who's the other bum is.
Wow.
There we go. I like watching the football scores come in on teletext.
What's who you fan of?
Torquay United is my
United.
team, so
We've actually found
can see a
some.
few
We've
fans in tonight. That's nice. They're both in, so that's good.
We've recreated an exact match, I think, from 1992.
Oh, good, they scored. Because I grew up thinking they were called Torquay United 0.
Talk us through it. Saturday, 29th of August, 1992.
2-2, Doncaster 2, Torquay United 2. That's Chris Myers. He scored in the 22nd minute. Because it's CFAX, look, we're page 1 of 2.
There we go, page 2.
So now you're stuck in, like, limbo. What's going on in Doncaster at 3 or 4:55 on a Saturday afternoon? I don't know what's going on.
Let's find out.
They scored! They bloody scored! Torquay have scored! They scored! And that's Dwayne Darby. Dwayne Darby's popped up in the 89th minute, one-on-one with the keeper.
Congratulations.
Yes! Then you'd have a hideous wait till the end of the match for it to say a little FT full-time next to it, so you know that is the official result. But that's what I do on my own.
In Devon. The show that I like to watch in my underwear is called Four Weddings. It's 4 brides, and they go to each other's weddings, and then they... Yeah, you know it.
You said that as if you've just worked out the form.
That makes sense for a team.
And then they score each other's weddings, and it has a ludicrously complex scoring system. So they score for food, dress, venue, and overall experience. And for each one, they score out of 25. Oh. And I can't work out at which point you'd eat a meal and think, "Whoa, this is either 7 out of 25 or 8 out of 25."
Yeah.
I'm really not sure which. In every single episode, at some point, a groom will get drunk and rip his shirt off and put an upturned pint pot on his head. John, tell us yours, please.
Well, I like Rick Stein's Food Heroes. My favourite type of people to watch on TV are people who, no matter how much telly they do, never quite look comfortable with it. And Rick Stein's done loads of series, and he's always just slightly miserable about the whole experience. And it's basically just an old man wandering around with his dog, getting pissed and talking about what he wants for tea. Chalky, God rest his soul,
I think he may
away.
have redefined the phrase "a couple of pints." As
Yeah.
well during that. I'm going to pick a winner from that round, and I think purely based on selection of television show, Louis Spence clearly wins. Louis Spence. And Stephen K. Amos, what would you like to talk about?
They do say that it's better to give than to receive. So I was wondering, what is the worst present you've ever had?
It's a great bloody question.
Yeah.
What's yours, Stephen?
Mine, I can honestly say, one Christmas, I was 25 years old, and a family member actually gave me, wrapped up, a packet of assorted broken biscuits. As a present.
Presumably they weren't broken, though, when they wrapped it up. I mean,
No, they weren't broken. A packet of assorted broken biscuits. I didn't know you could buy these things. I'm not a child, and I do have the ability to chew biscuits. And it was
Which
wrapped up.
Which relative? Who bought?
I can't tell you who it was.
You can.
She'll know who she was, cow.
Aunt.
No, but closer than aunt. If someone gave me a packet of biscuits, that alone would piss me off. The fact that they're assorted and broken...
I think the worst thing is when you get a present off somebody who's trying to sort of ingratiate themselves with you, who you don't really like, but it's something you quite want. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do know what you mean. Yeah.
And it's a horrible feeling of guilt, and
Because you don't know what to do then. You don't quite know.
Well, you sort of have it, but
Yeah, but they then expect you to stay in touch, don't they? They want like a friendship out of it.
they're the worst presents.
I had a grand auntie who collected things in her house all alone. And when I was a little boy, I was really into Star Wars. And I told all my family I wanted a Star Wars figure. There's a whole cornucopia of them. I didn't care which one it was. There's all sorts of them. And she gave me a butter dish. The butter dish wrapped up in newspaper with string. As a little boy, I was like, Luke Skywalker, da, 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 butter dish, yeah! Woo! Butter dish.
Because,
What
you know,
10-year-old boy doesn't want to scamper in the woods with a butter dish? Going up to the other lads, hey boys, put down those sticks and guns and stuff. Let's have a picnic. And if you get to that phase and they haven't already battered you, they're like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's have a picnic. And just everybody brings their stuff and we put out a checkered gingham blanket. We're all sitting side saddle, telling stories, eating stuff. And then somebody opens up the spread and like, boom!
Boom! And if it's in a butter dish, it's spreadable as well. I mean, that's the thing.
Let's get busy with the fizzy.
Do you know what's a real tragedy about that? Is that you got that when you were 10. I'm 34, and I've only just realised that butter dishes are great. Oh, yeah. Because I didn't, you know what, for years, I spent 34 years thinking that butter needed to be in the fridge. As if. You keep it in a butter dish, and then when you make your toast, it's ready to spread. Do you know what else I thought for a long time? I thought you had to keep eggs in the fridge. What? What? What's that?
Look at this bunch of metrosexuals. Let's talk about pizza. No, butter dishes.
Worse than my wife bought for me to put in our house. It's an elephant reclaimed from an old fairground, and it cries blue tears. And she thought that when kids came round to the house, they would like this elephant and sit on it. I can now hand to me in another part, weirdly, in another part of my own flat, so that we can see the aforementioned elephant. Richard, over to you. Here is the aforementioned elephant, and it's very heavy. It was from a reclamation yard. My wife thinks that children will like it. And there are the eyes crying blue tears. Richard, back to you. Richard, thank you. What do you think of that, Andrew?
Do kids like it?
No, they're horrified by it. It's like something out of a bloody fairground in a Stephen King novel. Of course they don't like it.
True.
And I'm not stuck with the bloody thing. Where am I supposed to put it?
Where you have. When you said an elephant, I thought you meant a proper elephant.
Right, no, I've got to put it there.
That's a bit of wood that's been
No,
carved.
put it there, in my conservatory.
I'm going to get a drink.
No, well, I need to pick a winner. I think it's the broken biscuits.
That's a
isn't it?
pretty shabby gift.
That's a
Eric.
shabby
It is
old
shabby,
gift.
isn't it?
The winner of that round, ladies and gentlemen, is Stephen K. Amos.
What is your most prized possession?
OK. Tell us yours, Gina.
Well, my one is my car, actually.
Yeah.
I got a picture. Look at that.
Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
I don't like the stripe.
What's wrong with the stripe?
I think the stripe's a bit.
Sure, that's perfect.
What is it a picture of a car or
No, that is my car.
Oh, right.
That is my car. It's one of my toys. I like it. Look at that. It's Can
So
I kiss
it's
it?
well, you'd be kissing a television, but you can kiss
That's
it.
all right. I just missed it.
Kiss it if you like.
There we go.
Not exactly got the audience on side.
Well, I was going to say, yeah.
Why not? See, the problem that I have, since I had it, you know, when it gets dirty, people do write on the... I mean, this guy has a small cock.
How do they know?
Yeah, but
See, that is the most upsetting thing. How the fuck do they know?
yeah, but if you can get them to write on your cock, this guy's got a big car. Then you're.
My other one is my socks. I love socks. I'll show you my socks.
Show you the socks, OK. What does that say, Gina? What do they say on there?
King of the jungle.
Yeah.
You know?
That's nice. Do you get annoyed if somebody else were to wear socks that said King of the Jungle?
Yes, I would.
Unless it's Kerry
Yeah.
Katona, of course, or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, unless
Yeah.
it's somebody that has been there, you know, through suffering.
Yeah.
They shouldn't wear it.
It's like, it should be illegal, like dressing up as a policeman. If you're not a
be-
policeman, that's illegal. You shouldn't be able to wear those socks unless you're a celebrity.
And so is with the cars. It should be illegal. Only Italians should have Ferraris.
Yeah.
It's a Ferrari, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Is the stripe down the middle from Halfords?
Tell us, but yeah, there was a guy when I was growing up, he basically got the shell of a Porsche 911 and had a Peugeot engine in it. I mean, anyone can do that, Gino.
Yeah.
Anyone can do that. Tell us why it's got a stripe on it and why you like this. I don't suppose Enzo Ferrari would have liked that bloody
Yeah, I'm
stripe
not sure
down the
about
middle
the
of it.
stripe.
Well,
Why
no,
has it got
it's got a stripe. There is a reason, because this is a version of the 360 Modena, which is called Stradale, is the sport version, and it comes with a stripe. I don't pull the stripe, it comes with a stripe.
I'd have asked for it without the stripe.
Yeah. Is it Brazilian? Is that what it is?
Charlie, yours, please.
My prized possession is my lawnmower.
Did you bring
Not
it?
quite the same as a Ferrari. I didn't bring it, no. I couldn't bring it because you can't. I came on the train and you can't take petrol on the train.
Oh, my God, I hope that's not your lawnmower.
Have you got my lawnmower?
Lost on the way to the show.
How excited is he?
Hooray! Oh, I love it. It's a Honda. I could have put a stripe down the middle. That would look good, wouldn't it? Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's a 12-inch. That's what I tell the ladies. It's actually 6, but, you know, that's average, so that's all right. I bought this from the back of the paper. You know when you have classifieds in the back of the, like, people sell stuff?
How much did you...
Oh, yeah, no, so I bought it, and it's like about 250 quid's worth of mower, that, right? I went to buy this, and it said 15 quid. I was like, well, we'll go and have a look at it. We're going to have a look at it. We got there, and this bloke was, like, desperate to sell this thing. He was like, oh, desperate. I knocked him down to 10. That's rough, isn't it? That's rough. It's got a choke as well. I like that when you do the choke. I rev it up, do it in the garden. It does stripe. It doesn't... Oh, they've taken the roller off. It's got a roller. If you want to do stripes, I think have you got a picture of my
your
garden?
garden. Is your garden.
There's my garden, right? And stripe. You want to get stripes like that, like Wembley, right? You have to have a roller on the back. And then you come round, you see, and what you do then is you go half on the stripe and back up the other way, and it pushes the grass, and that's how you do stripe. Oh shit! Sorry. Yeah, it's the best thing in the whole world, and I feel like such a man when I'm cutting my lawn. It's not an electric one. There's no lead. There's petrol in it. I put it back in my shed. I go in and have sex with my wife.
Sit down, Charlie. Thank you very much. There's Charlie's
Lovely, isn't it? I know you're all looking at that now. No one will be able to concentrate. Especially the ladies dreaming of it.
Phil Nicol, your most prized possession, please.
Well, my most prized possession is generally true. It's my guitar, which I played in a musical comedy act for years, and I had my guitar stolen. My first guitar I ever had, and it broke my heart when it was stolen. And so my brother and the guys in my band went out and they bought me this one, brand new, and I kind of promised myself I'd never get too attached to a musical instrument again. But it's the only thing I actually have of any real value. So it's one of those things where I've carried it almost every day of my life, and I've written a lot of comedy songs on it.
Why don't you give us a little song?
Well, I've written a song for my dad, who's a balding man. I'm not going to make fun of the balding guys because your loss is great enough. But this is for my father and his follically challenged nature. My daddy's wig is as big as Africa. My daddy's wig is as big as a continent, yeah. My daddy's wig is hairy and big, y'all. My daddy's wig, it's a big wig, a big wig, a big wig. Yeah, he wears his wig with pride because of its large size. And when he wears it on the town, Richard, great big buildings tumble down. My daddy's wig is hairy and big. It's a big wig. It's a big wig, yeah. It's a bigger wig, yeah. It's a bigger wig, yeah. Come on and tell us so. My bigger, yeah. My daddy's no. Wow, my daddy's 17 minutes long. My daddy wears a very big toupee.
I got to pick a winner. I got to pick a winner from that. That moving tribute to your dad's wig. Juno's big. I mean, Juno, you think it's? I mean, it's hard.
That's
So
great.
it's got to be Phil Nichols.
Phil
Nichols.
I like this.
Thanks.
What is your favourite gadget? I was thinking about that, and yeah,
It's a good one.
it is.
Let's go over to Dave. Dave, what is your favourite current gadget?
Well, there's an app called Peggle. Has anyone here ever downloaded Peggle?
No, but I'm going to.
No, I'm so glad you said that because I'm like a Peggle pusher. I've got my friends hooked on this stuff as well. You remember what Tetris was like when it first came out?
yeah.
It gripped your world. Peggle's like that. There's a series of kind of balls, and some of them are blue and some of them are orange. And your job, using the gun thing at the top there with the little character in the middle, is to move the cannon and shoot the orange Peggles, the pegs. The more you get rid of, the better you do it. You have to complete all of the orange Peggles, get rid of them, you move on to the next level. If they could remake Trainspotting with me in the role of Ewan McGregor, and Peggle could play Skag. That's how amazing it really is. And
Have you really got nothing better to do?
I've got. This is the point. I have got so much better things to be doing, like a relationship and a job and paying the bills, like everyone has. But fuck them. I've got Peggle.
The people behind Peggle shouldn't go to Heidi from the Sugar Babes for an endorsement of Peggle.
No,
That's not going to go anywhere.
Or anyone I know.
Oh, no, okay.
I don't think it's much of an endorsement of Heidi from the Sugar Babes that her fiancé is more interested in Peggle.
Well, that'd be quite a good business model to sell an edition of Peggle to everyone who's ever been in the Sugar Babes. That would very
It'd be the top-selling app of all time.
When you say in the Sugar Babes, do you mean in a Sugar Babe?
No.
I can only speak for my one. I can only speak for my one. The others I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, Charlie.
Charlie,
wanna
tell
go
us
in quiche,
your current favourite.
Or Mucho, would you? Neither of them.
Oh, Charlie, I'll just let you meet both of their boyfriends in your own sweet time. I'm staying well out of this one.
No, I'll never meet them. I don't like Lidl.
No, they'll be waiting for you outside.
Charlie, tell me about your current favourite gadget.
Yeah, mine's not really a gadget, it's more of a tool.
Yeah.
You're not going to pull
I've got them covered in pizza dust. Look. What's that?
You're going to flop his cock out right now.
God, no, that is. It's a Leatherman, ladies and gentlemen, a Leatherman. Has anyone ever seen a Leatherman? You might think a Leatherman is something out of the Village People, but it's not. It's a Leatherman. It's. Shall I talk you through the
please do.
Leatherman?
We
I
don't
know
know
you're
what it
looking
is.
at it thinking that looks like a right Cub Scout sort of rubbish thing. It's got a knife.
Is this just a penknife?
No, steady. And there's a saw. There's some scissors there. Maybe trim your hair, Jack, with the just a little
right,
trim of the old
if you
hair with
stab
the old
me, I'll
leather
kill
man.
you.
There we
There we
are.
go.
Going anywhere nice on your holidays?
Okay, Alex, kinda.
Yeah, you look nice. Oh, let's put that on eBay. Fuck it, brilliant. There we are. Oh, hang on a minute. It's getting interesting now, isn't it? Because so far, so Swiss Army knife. Fucking pliers, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some pliers going on, yeah. Oh, we need a Phillips screwdriver. We can't use a flathead. Oh, it's all right. I've got one. No one panic. So that's a Leatherman, ladies and gentlemen. A Leatherman.
It's very handy for those occasions when you want to decork a bottle, slice a tomato in half and trim nasal hair all at the same time.
Exactly. The Beer and Pizza Club. Oh, where's the bottle opener? It's all right. I've got the Leatherman. Don't panic. But look, you need some DIY doing. I'll show you some stuff.
Someone's going to lose their eye in a minute.
You know, look, let's just put a few of these things away. You carry on, you carry on. I'll just do a few jobs to you around the house.
Flat.
Carry on with your TV show, Richard Bacon. I will carry on fixing up your house. You're all right here?
All right, Richard, what's your gadget?
Thank you, Jack, for bringing me in there. I'm a little distracted. I feel a little nervous.
I'm slightly nervous too.
Mine is something of an obvious choice. It's an iPad,
Well, hey.
ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Some iPad fans.
Yes.
Can an iPad cut a tomato?
I suspect
I'll
there's an
chip in.
app.
You carry on.
Yeah,
you carry on, Richard.
Okay. So this is it here. Have you got one of these, Dave Berry?
I haven't invested in one. It's a beautiful piece of kit, though, isn't it?
Look at the elegance. You know what people say? People say, "Oh, what's the keyboard like? Is it big enough? Is that big enough?"
It's the size of a standard
It's
keyboard.
the size of a standard
People
keyboard.
say, has it got a Phillips screwdriver on it?
I'm sorry, has that got a keyboard on it? Can you email with that?
Can you get Peggle on that? Can you fuck?
You know what you're thinking? I'd like to learn to play the guitar, Dave. You were thinking that earlier today.
Just now, actually.
Oh, don't worry. You don't need to buy a separate guitar. You just need the guitar playing app on your iPad. And
Let's borrow your iPad. I need some pliers.
Oh,
you're not
can
got
I
any
borrow
on
your
your iPad?
Leatherman? I want to learn to play the guitar. Charlie, sit down. Come on.
Carry on with your TV show. It's all right.
Why do I want a candelabra off my wall? Let me show you. So to learn to play the guitar, basically you get the special guitar. It's good, isn't it? You get the guitar app like that, and you can. Oh, that was a game show style woo. That was good. You can do a bigger one if you like. After I play a little chord. Ready? Oh, looks like I'm winning. Jack, can you play the guitar?
No.
Oh, okay. We have no way of properly demonstrating that app. But how dare people say it's pointless? Huh?
I completely I was actually watching Star Wars on my iPad before I came out here.
Okay, Charlie, can you just have
Are
a
you
go at
doing any
playing this?
whittling at all? If you needed to do any whittling, you could have used the old Leatherman here.
But you're right. But Jack,
how long's the iPad guaranteed for, Richard?
Oh, sorry, does Leatherman come with Apple Care and a 24-hour hotline that you can ring at a moment's notice?
All right.
Right.
Thank you, Jack.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Jack, let's go over to you.
Okay.
What is the gadget that you want to talk about?
My gadget is a rangefinder. I live in America most of the time, and one of the cool things about living in America is that, arguably cool thing is that you can own a gun.
Dodgy ground.
Dodgy ground.
Really changed the definition of
So
cool
let's sing
there.
that guitar again, please.
I said arguably, okay?
Yeah.
I was arguing.
Maybe you should go and unscrew something in the kitchen, Charlie.
You've confused the word cool and dangerous.
I think I might come with you, Charlie.
This is...
Great way to clear a room. Anyway,
this is a laser...
rangefinder.
You've got a bottle opener, have you? Oh, sorry, I got my own. It's all right, I've got my own. You're all right. Carry on, Jack.
This is a laser rangefinder that when you're shooting targets at distance and you want to know how far away they are, you point it at it and it fires a laser beam, bounces back and tells you exactly how far your target is.
Let's see how far away someone in the studio audience is.
Oh, that's a good thing,
That's
yeah,
a
I like
nice
that.
idea. Just lady there on the back row there, just in front of the window. Tell us your name. Izzy. Okay. Jack, just make the measurement quickly.
Okay.
To Izzy.
Can I have a guess?
Yes, please do.
We're going 20 metres.
How far?
It's 13 meters.
Oh, how about that? Izzy is 13 metres from us. Hey. Let's choose the best gadgets. And I think, purely for passion...
It cuts you, but it's got to be Charlie, isn't it?
It's the Leatherman! Jenny, what would you like to talk about next?
Oh, now I have a question for you all. What surprisingly do I love that nobody would expect me to love?
OK. Rob, what do you love that people wouldn't think you did?
I do this weird thing when I get magazines and I just cut stuff out.
Collage.
Yeah. But I don't ever make a collage. I just put it in a shoebox.
How weird this is depends on what type of magazines they are.
It's a bit like a serial killer hobby, isn't it?
Is it like cars? If you see a car in a magazine, you think, I'd like that, I'll cut it out.
No, it's not even like that. It was the other day, I did a really intricate tree frog, just for the challenge.
Oh, what, the challenge of the cutting?
It's the challenge of the cutting, yeah.
Yeah, that, again, a phrase like that is a bit sort of murdery.
Yeah, isn't it?
Gemma Mona from Hollyoaks. Hi, Gemma.
Hi.
What do you like doing? What do you love that no one would expect you to?
Rifle shooting.
Oh, that's good.
I recently went to Mexico. We ended up going rifle shooting, and my fiancé thought he was going to be absolutely brilliant. So he gets the gun out, misses. I get the gun out, get it right in the centre.
What were you killing?
Only like metal sheeps and chickens and stuff like that.
Did you think she was shooting Mexicans? Jenny, what's your answer?
Well, I like I'm a very bad-tempered old woman. I actually like Pilates. Pilates has become my thing. I used to like yoga, and then I had to stop doing yoga because I became very competitive at yoga.
I didn't know you could win at yoga.
No, neither did the teacher.
What does Pilates do? I've never really understood it.
It's German. It is...
Oh, God. You think you've got it off your chest.
The session's only gone for half as long as you expect.
Yeah. No, it genuinely does me a power of good.
OK, thank you. Mark Watson, what's yours?
Aussie rules. I'm really into Aussie rules football, and it's very hard to find anyone else that likes it, but I've been there quite a lot, and I'm very addictive personality with stuff like sports. So once I get into a game, I really...
Do you play or just...
Oh, if I played, I'd die within
Yeah,
moments.
I
In football, I'm sort of a tricky winger.
Yeah.
In Aussie rules, I'm more of a tricky guy that's in the stand.
Yeah, fair enough.
The thing that I love that most people won't expect is the competition element of Daybreak and Lorraine.
They're great.
They are great, aren't they? Yeah. So it will be someone like, I don't know, Tim Vincent, and he'll be walking in some holiday destination, and he'll say, what do you call that thing that you wear on your head? Is it A, a sock, B, a glove, or C, a hat? Call us, it's only a quid.
There was one that I didn't get, and I went to the doctors, because if you don't get one of those questions, you have to go and get yourself checked out.
They basically completely refused to let us show an illustration of the competition from Daybreak or Lorraine. So, instead, I'm going to show you how it's done, all right? Welcome to this beautiful island resort. It really is paradise on earth. If you... Oh, stop it! Trying to host a competition here. If you want to win a 10-day stay here with as much food as you can eat, non-alcoholic drinks and £200 spending money, all you got to do is answer this question. Why do minor celebrities do these sort of competitions? Is it because A, they're free that day and had nothing better to do? B, they really believe in the show and want to do anything they can to help? Or C, they need the cash and actually think this might relaunch their career? Phone 08081 570 999. This obviously isn't a real competition, so don't bother calling the number. Even if you do, it isn't a real number, so you won't get through to anyone. It's just an illustrative gag, so grow up and deal with it. I'm going to pick a winner from that round, and it's Rob Beckett! Yes.